Okay, now I had to stop and do this a little brighter. I wish I would have done this for the entire video, but I don't even know what's going on with this. Okay, so I completely forgot to add my highlighter. So here we go. From the Vanity palette, we're gonna use the very, very top, this one right here, the very, very top matte purple. And then we're gonna go on and put this, the lightest shimmer purple. So let's go on with that. I'm just gonna grab some of that on my brush, and I'm gonna go in and apply that right on my brow bone. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and spread it out, blend it. I'm definitely gonna have to define my brows after this. Okay, so go ahead with a lighter one and go right under your brow, as close as possible to your brow as you can. Then go ahead and use some of that purple that you used on your crease again, just to redefine it. And like I always say, you don't have to use exactly the same products that I use, but a color that's similar will definitely help you get the look. Okay? Alright. So let's go in with the shimmer that I'm very excited about. I use the LA Colors Shimmering Loose powder. It's an eyeshadow, and it comes with a little brush. I bought this for like $129 or something. And as funny as it sounds, it's called Fairy Dust, and it's pink. It's so cute. Okay, so we're taking off the cap, and it comes with this little thingy, and it has a little brush right there. The brush looks a little crazy and messy, but that's perfectly fine because we're just doing a fairy look. Alright, so go ahead and grab some of that dust. I'm gonna just shake some of it off. Alright, grab some of that fairy dust and run it down your line and right on your lid. Right through that line that you did. Okay, now that makes it so sparkly and pretty. And then you're gonna go ahead and with whatever you have left on the brush, you're gonna go up on your highlighter and use that. So I have contoured, highlighted my nose with just some illuminator. If you don't have illuminator, you can just use some kind of like a silvery shimmer or white shimmer, very lightly, but just do a line down your nose and kind of blend it out. And then I've gone ahead and put some of the pink shimmer right over my nose, just because it's a fairy and you want to look as pink and as cute as possible. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab one of these brushes again, and I'm gonna go and grab some of that fairy dust and just spread fairy dust all over the purple. Not too much, that's why I'm using this bigger brush, because if you use too much, then the purple effect will go away, because believe it or not, that pink shimmer is actually pretty pigmented. So your streak is pretty much defined by that like powder. Alright, so let's go ahead, and I'm using this, I think I got it, I think it's NYC. It's like this little shimmer tube, and it's called Golden Glow, and it's supposed to be like some kind of bronzer. So I never really use it, that's why I don't even know what it's called. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put that all over my face. I decided to do this look for you guys before I get called into work, because yes, that interview look, that day I had that interview, I got the job. I'm very excited, but just waiting to get orientation this week. And I wanted to do this before I had to go in there, because I didn't want to go in with like all this glitter on my face, because you know how hard it is to go and to take off some glitter. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to use that white, that very, very light purple that I use for the brow bone, and I'm going to go inside and blop that some on there. Blop that some, okay, whatever that means. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little bit of blush. Oops. And I'm using my Blushable Cream Stick. in Berry New Yorker. For some reason, that's always kind of a tongue twister for me. Alright, so I'm just going to use some of that. Oops. And there we go. Alright. And I have contoured both sides of my nose. Actually, no, I didn't do the one side. But here we go. I'm just using that same color shadow that I used for my cheekbones. And we're just going to do that to make it seem like your nose is thinner. Even if your nose is already thin, go for it, because fairies have very thin noses. Okay, for the lips, I'm going to show you, since I already cheated with that, I'm going to show you what I did. I used the LA Colors lip gloss in Beige Delight. I just put some on top and bottom lip, and then I went in with the LA Colors lip gloss in Orchid. And this is the very purpley color that's it's really showing. You can go with just the purple if you choose. That's perfectly fine. So that is it. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara to my top and bottom lashes. And you can actually do some false lashes if you want, but I bought false lashes just to put on, and I went with the cheap kind, and of course the glue was dried out, and since I'm not really used to wearing fake lashes, I don't have glue around, so I couldn't do that. But I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I'm back, and here is my very pretty fairy look. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I completely love it. I'm actually thinking about really being a fairy this year. Okay, so I've just put a little more purple on my lips, and I have gone ahead and applied some mascara, but you should definitely go with false lashes for this. But anyways, I used the Jordana Purple Fusion liner, and I've gone ahead and lined my outer lower lash line, and that is pretty much it. Oh, actually, I've filled in my eyebrows with that purple liner too. So I hope you like it, and keep watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you know what to do. It's right up here. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.